Excerpt from the end by Lemony Snicket. The phrase "in the dark," as I'm sure you know, can refer not only to one's shadowy surroundings, but also the shadowy secrets of which one might be unaware. Every day the sun goes down over all these secrets, and so everyone is in the dark in one way or another. If you are sunbathing in the park, for instance, but you do not know that a locked cabinet is buried 50 feet beneath your blanket, then you are in the dark, even though you are not actually in the dark. Whereas, if you are at a midnight hike, knowing full well that several ballerinas are following close behind you, then you are not in the dark, even if you, in fact, are in the dark. Of course, it is quite possible to be in the dark, or not in the dark, not in the dark. But there are so many secrets in this world that it is likely that you are always in the dark about one thing or another. Whether you are in the dark, or in the dark, not in the dark. Although the sun can go down so quickly that you may be in the dark about being in the dark, only to look around and find yourself no longer in the dark about being in the dark, but in the dark nonetheless. Not only because of the dark, but because of the ballerinas in the dark. We're not in the dark about the dark, but also not in the dark about the locked cabinet. And you may be in the dark about the ballerinas digging up the locked cabinet in the dark, even though you are no longer in the dark about being in the dark. And so you are, in fact, in the dark about being in the dark, even though you are not in the dark about being in the dark. And so you may fall into the hole that the ballerinas have dug, which is dark, in the dark, and in the park. Excerpt from the end by Lemony Snicket.